Alright, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to YouTube. Boom. Boom. We're gonna be playing the new Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. I'm excited for this. I'm excited for this because, you know, it's Fire Emblem. I'm gonna enjoy myself. So I really hope you guys enjoy this game with me. And I hope the game is fun as well. I hope the game is good. So, let's do this. Oh, I have to click A for that. Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. We're gonna leave it on English. And classic Fire Emblem music. It's amazing. Play this a normal, casual. We're gonna do a quick and efficient, of course. Let's do this. Or only can be playing for an hour. I would like to preference that.
Bloodshed. Will it never come to an end?
I know you're napping around here somewhere. On your feet and back to work already, yeah? Ah, finally. Come on, sunshine, up and at 'em.
Yes.
Hey, get up already.
Sorry, what's going on?
What's going on? Did your head spring a leak while you were napping? Better see if you can even remember your name. Looks like
Shays.
there's hope for you yet.
Shay? Shays? Shay.
Back off, you sack of guts. I'm just resting up for the battle.
Yeah, well, the battle's on our doorstep, so you're lucky I like you enough to wake you. You heard who we're up against, yeah? Gerald's mercenaries. Gonna be one hell of a fight if true, especially if the Ashen Demon is here. Don't like a smidge of what I've heard about that fella. Or was it a woman?
Leave it to you to fumble the details. Did you even catch this Ashen Demon's name?
Of course I did. It was... by the goddess, it's right on the tip of my tongue. Yeah, that's it.
Demon or no demon, our job is to fight and win.
You sound just like the captain. I know they paid up front, but come on.
Well, at least one of you has some courage. You've certainly come a long way since I plucked you from that mountain village. But this battle is about more than just victory. Gerald's team has a sterling reputation. Rumor has it they've never blundered even a single job. But once we put them to rout, we'll finally be the greatest mercenaries in all of Leicester.
Enemy activity detected, Captain.
Looks like we'll be fighting by moonlight. Mind you don't kill each other.
Looks
in
like all the
dark.
NPCs have names. Burling, Getz, Lasley.
Wasn't expecting a fight so soon, but I guess there's nothing for it. You ready?
Well, I don't know that I... You know what? Never mind.
It's gonna be fine, so long as we both
I thought
watch
she
our
was gonna go
backs.
more like, there's something iffy about this. I didn't think it was gonna be like that. That's why I said that.
Alright, let's get down to business. We're up against Gerald's mercenaries.
Let's move out!
Drive them straight into their graves!
Time to see what you're made
Okay, so
of.
it's roll is B.
We're not putting up much
I think
of
that's
a
Rad
fight.
Strike.
Are these guys new recruits or something? Because this means I can mess with them a little.
Hold X to charge the class gauge. The form of sweeping attack. Press and hold X during a strong attack to reduce the charge time.
Charge!
Guess that's that.
I didn't stay
Okay,
tougher
so
than
right
this.
R3
Hey, you.
is the lock
Clear out
on.
that group over there.
No, not yet! You like that?
Press R to display quick menu 1. With quick menu 1 displayed, press Y or X.
No, not yet.
What's this?
I'll take out the stronghold over this way, yeah? You get the one over there.
Can't wait to wrap this up so we can all drown ourselves in ale.
Okay, so it's like the first Fire Emblem Warriors. Very similar. What's this? Okay, I can't touch that. That's a spawn point. At times, a stun gauge will appear over an enemy commander's head. Continue attacking to completely deplete the gauge, and then press X to perform a critical rush.
Capture complete. The captain ran off ahead of us. Is she gonna be okay?
Master your fear and advance!
Keep your eyes open. We still don't know if the Ashen Demon is here.
And it's a crit.
The main force is here. We're saved. Push! Push the enemy back!
About time a foe with some teeth showed up. But they still don't stand a chance against Burling's mercenaries. Now, isn't this a sight? You must be the infamous Ashen Demon. I can't wait to tear you apart.
This'll be the end of the Ashen Demon. No one can beat the captain.
Captain.
They took out Leslie like she was nothing.
I can't believe I'm losing to some damn kid.
Captain Burling's in trouble. I have to reach her before it's too late. There's so many of them. Only one thing to do about that.
When her warrior gauge is full, press A to unleash warrior special. Okay.
I've got you now.
There we go.
No. Just when my dream
Ooh,
was
potions.
finally in sight. You monster.
The captain's dead. What are we gonna do now?
Let's do this.
Stand down or die.
We're gonna stand. We're gonna fight.
Dude, oh my gosh, he's strong.
Avenge the captain.
Dude, she's strong.
Why am I so scared? It's just one merc.
Run! Run while you can!
Okay, I guess you don't actually fight to win. Good thing. I was getting one shot.
Keep fighting.
Perish with you. The cycle of this world, I will not allow to perish with you. Where did you get that power?
Witness my idea. It's just what I need to bring you down.
We're here to help.
Interesting. You're fighting like an entirely different person.
Oh, whoa.
That's enough. We did what we came for. Everyone, fall back.
Sorry, but this fight is over.
Hey, wait.
Why? We've achieved our goal. Your job was to stop us, and you failed. Another time, perhaps.
Hey, at least Violet gets more time to talk.
Why am I so tired?
At least Violet gets more talking time. So I'm really happy with that.
Where am I?
Oh, good. You're awake. Not sure I would have been able to sleep at night with your blood on my hands.
Am I dead?
No, not yet. And you're not a good listener either. Did I not just say how pleased I am that you're still alive? Regardless, I'm a being who exists on the edge of dreams and reality. You may call me Arval.
Arval, huh?
But for now, let me speak plain. You are slated to die. Right now, I'm the only thing holding your meager life together. And to be blunt, it's beginning to tire me.
Thank you?
Oh, my. That's the first time anyone has ever shown me gratitude. And I must say, I like it very much. Hear me well. You are a crucial piece of this world's cyclical... no, this will never do. You're far too groggy to absorb what I'm saying. For now,
I needn't tell you how you'll get back on your feet. I need only convince you that you will.
I don't understand. I'm already up and about.
Ah, perhaps here you are, but not in reality where it counts. Your cluelessness is actually quite charming. I think you're starting to grow on me. Still, the important thing is what you do after you wake.
And what should that be?
Recall, please, how the Ashen Demon bested you. Came within an inch of snuffing out your life. If you attempt the fight again the same way, you will reach the same conclusion. This would force me to step in once more, which would be most annoying and also rather counterproductive, if I'm honest.
Then I'll get stronger. The woman I am now will seem like a little kid in comparison. And one day, I will surpass the Ashen Demon. I swear it.
Indeed.
My captain and comrades are dead. The company is finished. So there's only one thing I can do. Start over.
Huh. I thought you to be more sentimental. Did they not take you in? Care for you?
Gold's the only thing that ever held us together, and death is something we're all too used to. I never knew my real parents, and I lost the mother who raised me. Partings just come easy to me, I guess. The best way to honor my fallen comrades is by training hard and growing even stronger. Then I'll crush Gerald's mercenaries, and the Ashen Demon with them. That's what I'm going to live for now.
Oh, but I like your spirit, though I expected no less from my partner in destiny.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, I suppose that was a bit sudden. I should remember, take intimacy in smaller steps. The point is that I'm here to guide you, and I promise to help you find the strength to see your dreams realized.
Prologue, a chance encounter.
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a goddess, has existed for uncountable ages. Now, 3 ruling powers control the land. To the south is a region held for more than 1,000 years by the Adrestian Empire. To the north is the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. And to the east, a league of nobles that bends no knee rules the Leicester Alliance. Though once consumed in war, these 3 powers now exist in relative harmony. Nestled between them is Garreg Mach Monastery, seat of the Church of Saros, the land's widely practiced faith, and a power that helps to maintain peace across the continent. Not far from the monastery, at the northern edge of the empire, is a small village called Ramire, and west of this place stretches a forest where a lone mercenary awaits.
Hey, wake up! Ugh, how many times must we do this? Get up already!
Huh? That's weird. I could have sworn I heard someone calling me. It's still dark out, though.
Hello, yes, I was calling you. Many times, I might add.
Come on, I told you not to sneak up on me like that.
As if I have a choice. Do you know how many times you would have died by now if not for me? I'll tell you. 22. The 3 times you leapt off a cliff to quote-unquote get tougher saved you. Those 5 mad attempts to dispatch a horde of monsters by yourself saved you. And tonight, despite my repeated warnings, you took the wrong path and ended up having to sleep on a bed of leaves in the middle of the woods.
You're right.
I screwed up.
This was all my fault, and I'm sorry.
Strange. That's exactly what I wanted to hear, yet somehow I'm the one who feels bad now. I must remember this tactic. At any rate, we all make a few mistakes along the way. And by we, I mean you. And by a few, I mean far, far more than average. Now then, with that out of the way, would you like to know why I've roused you from your mud-caked slumber? Actually, it's probably easier to show rather than tell at this point. Look over there, if you would.
Stop plowing ahead, Claude. You're going to get us lost.
Lost schmost. We've got it on Imperial authority that this is the way to the village.
True, I said there was a village, but how could anyone know where it is in the thick of these mountains? I can't even say for certain where we are in all this gloom.
Okay.
It's
well,
Edelgard.
I'll rely on my keen senses to navigate. Lucky for you, they're sharp as an arrow.
Hold, both of you. Someone's here. Another bandit, perhaps?
It's
They're
Edelgard.
mistaking you for some common backwater thief. What cheek.
Well, hold on there. I'm no bandit. I'm a mercenary.
Well, that makes everything better.
A bandit would be far less out of place in these woods than a sellsword. What brings you here?
We've no time for an interrogation. Our pursuers are closing in.
I don't know who you people are or what you want, but I think introductions can wait. You clearly need every blade you can find, and my pockets have been feeling awfully light lately. What do you say?
So it is just like a parallel or it's a new world. Okay. They never actually said that.
Well, since you're here, do you mind stepping in and helping us chase off these scary bandits?
Don't worry about payment. You'll receive plenty of coin. If we survive this.
She is now a flugel. Costas.
There they are. Kill them
Yeah,
all.
why does Byleth have to be the main villain? Why can't they just play Byleth again? And just have a world reset.
Fighting for them now, are ya? You can die with your new friends.
I have the disadvantage here.
Watch this.
Oh crap! I just switched characters.
Let me show you a trick for dealing with heavily defended enemies.
I was not expecting to switch characters like that.
Still in the fight. Yeah, right.
Okay, so you can't hold this
And
one.
that's how it's done.
Don't overstep, Edelgard. Well, I suppose my turn has arrived.
So we move with this thing. to change character.
I've awaited this moment. I won't allow anyone to stop me. Be sure to tend to your wounds, Edelgard.
You're making me feel bad for the enemies to be treated.
Apologies, but it was you or me.
Just who are these people anyway? All three of them have crests.
What's wrong with you? They're just a bunch of brats. Stop embarrassing yourself and stand your
Boom.
ground already.
Take a breather.
Is it Claude time? I think it's Claude time. No problem, I got it. I'm a master of strategy, but I'm not really used to being on the front lines.
Very sharp, Claude, as usual.
Boom. All right.
Hey, got lucky there. Well, lucky for me, I guess. Not so much for you.
Bandits have a firm hold on the central road. It would be wise to move through the forest and take down the strongholds as we go.
Try and keep an eye on who we're fighting, and make sure we've got the right person leading the charge at the right time.
Press the D-pad during battle to issue orders from here. You can use A to select units and issue orders. Okay, well, who are the enemies? Iron Axe. So I want Shay. Well, I want Shay. Well, Shay has to go fight her. No, that's a Wyvern Rider. So I want.
Let's try this.
To go seize.
Let's see how this goes.
This is a swordsman. Yeah. So Dimitri could go kill.
We must strive to perform to the best of our
Iron Axe.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up.
My turn.
Good luck, everyone. Don't die on me.
All right, take it down. That takes care of that.
We'll be done before we know it. They're all like this.
Watch this. We'll make good use of this.
That ought to unravel their defenses.
Enough of this strategy nonsense. Get out there and tear them all to pieces.
Take a breather.
Okay, so it's the start button.
Not a problem. I've got this.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the...
Let's try this.
Just have everybody move in.
Let's see how... Okay, how many thugs does this guy have working for him anyway?
Alois.
Repent, foul bandits. The Knights of Seros are here, and we'll cut you down for terrorizing our students.
This battle is practically won if the knights have arrived.
The Knights of Seros! Not now! If I don't kill at least one of them, Brent, I'm finished!
Watch out! They're gonna make a last-ditch effort to rush our position.
this.
All offensive. From orders, then all available units will attack a selected target. Okay. Select cost of the curve. Choose other. But RZ all out offensives.
Learn who they're up.
Form ranks and capture those bandits. Quickly now. This is where you die, dogs!
Awakening gauge.
I feel power surging through me. The time has come to use it. I'll yield to no one.
Look at that firestorm.
I ain't done yet! You're gonna learn how tough a bandit can really be!
We cannot allow ourselves to perish here. I'm afraid we must spare no mercy for you.
Never should have taken this job!
Is it over?
Look at that. Bullion and White Verona. I like this level up screen though. I really like this level up screen. I think it's the best. I think it's better than the other one.
I won't let myself stop here.
That's surprising to me. I'm pretty sure I use Byleth more.
Hang on. You're seriously the Imperial Princess? The Crown Prince? And the heir to the Alliance?
Yes. And as the three of us are now in your debt, I think formal introductions are in order. My name is Edelgard von Hresvelg, Princess of the Adrestian Empire.
I am Dmitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
And I'm Claude von Regan, grandson of the leader of the Leicester Alliance.
Things looked grim there for a moment. Thanks to you, we put those bandits to flight.
Bit of a miracle we ran into you out there, but hey, I'll take it.
Hey, I only fought well because I had such fine companions by my side.
There may be some truth to that. I can't shake the feeling that we were destined to meet somehow.
Well, aren't they an unlikely trio? I wonder why those bandits were after them. Still, it's no concern of ours. We have our own plans to attend to. Now, collect your pay and be off before they get a wild idea and ask you to join them.
Say, while I have you here, do you know where I can find Remire Village? I took a wrong turn somewhere along the way. I'm looking for a band of hardened mercenaries who follow a man named Gerald. I hear rumors that's where they're camped.
Actually, Remire might just be the village we've been looking for, too. That ring a bell, Edelgard? I don't remember hearing anything about mercs, but...
The name sounds correct, at least.
Gerald's too smart to get smoked out by a bunch of rumors, but they're all I've got at the moment.
In any case, we won't find our own 2 feet in all this dark. We should return to camp and get our bearings before...
Hello there, house leaders. Hello, brave mercenary. We've mopped up what's left of those rascals, so what say we return to camp? And I insist you accompany us, good mercenary.
Who, me?
You heard the man. We'll wait out the night together and make for the village in the morning. It's a great plan, especially if you want to get paid, as we're a tiny bit short on pocket change at the moment.
Yes. And those mercenaries you're looking for? Gerald's band, was it? They may be in Ramire village tonight, but there's no telling when they'll move on. If you come back to our camp, we have maps that may help you get one step ahead of them.
This is clearly the wisest course of action. Not to mention that I would enjoy conversing with you further. But of course, the choice is yours.
Ugh, why can't things ever be simple?
All right, but just for the night.
Perfect. Then might I borrow you for a moment after we reach camp? There's a matter we must speak about. Nothing alarming, I promise you.
Right then, so off we go? But, if I may, did I hear you mention a Gerald earlier?
Yes, do you know him? He heads up a pretty elite band of mercenaries, so I imagine his name has spread all over Fodlan by now.
Mercenaries, is it? No. No, it can't be him. Can it? Well, I'll just have to meet this Gerald myself. After I've seen my duties through, of course. After all, if I don't finish my assigned tasks, I'm mission the point. Get it? Missing? Mission? Come now, this is good stuff!
That's our Aloise. Come on, let's get moving before he really gets going.
Okay, so I guess Gerald was still part of the Knights of Ceros. That's why, right? I can't believe how quickly those thugs set us upon us. The class heads ran off, people were shouting orders, but it was a right mess. So who are you? I don't remember you. Hey, you're one of the surviving brigands, aren't you? Anyone help.
Greetings.
At least tell me all about what happened. But thank you for assisting the class heads. Have anything happened to the students, we all would have been paid in Hardican or worse.
By the way,
it reminds me of some of the previous term when a student who returned home from the academy.
Hey!
Alois, welcome to our humble base camp. I assume you're familiar with the Officers Academy on the grounds of Garrick Mock Monastery, yes?
If I'm honest.
3 young people you listed earlier are the heads of the Academy's 3 houses, but you'll find students, teachers, and even members of the Knights of Ceros here at this camp. I fear you caught us in the middle of an annual outdoor activity carried out at the beginning of the academy school year.
That's concerning.
But the situation has become quite the mess when the band of brigands attacked us. I wish we can check at length, but it seems that 3 class heads would like to speak with you. Alas, I cannot keep you all to myself. This is a great opportunity for you to bond with your rescuees. Look.
Hey there.
Oh, you must be the mercenary I've been hearing about. I'm Ash. I'm a student at the Garrick Mock Officers Academy. Do you know about the academies? See, there are 3 houses, each based on where a person is from. Well, I've heard of it. Alright. One of my employees a little way back can shut up about howling onto that place. I can see that. Lots of influential nobles and royals from all over studying at the academy. I actually find it pretty daunting to always be surrounded by the rich and powerful. It's a lot easier to talk to someone like you. Gosh, there's so many people I have to talk to.
Quite.
I am Hanneman. and a professor at the Officers Academy. I heard tales of your recent exploit and wish to express my thanks. Oh, and another matter, do you possess a crest?
Let's see.
But I know practically nothing about crest, but I'm still pretty sure I had one. Surely you never investigated the subject? People are always aware of the power of their own crest, you know? Or not always. Listen well now. Crests are powerful, all that dwells in the blood, and they are passed down through generation from parent to child. Those with crests may excel at magic or perhaps have the ability to wield powerful weapons known as heroes' relics. If you were to come to my residence at the monastery, I could take the time to do a full investigation if you like. Okay, let's go here, to her, back to here, her, and then we'll go up top side. I wanted to, I've healed so many people today that I never want to look at the bandage again. And who do we have here? No, wait, don't say. Let me guess. You are a brave vagabond knight who appeared to boldly protect me from the brigands earlier. Roll with it.
Right on.
Oh yeah, that's me, alright. Oh, the name is Shez, by the way. Oh, you're very kind to go along with my little jape.
Well, hi.
Well then, I am Manuel, a professor at the Officers Academy, a doctor and a songstress of a world-renowned opera company. Though I would have worked myself to the very bone today, so right now I am merely a sad and lonesome woman. Huh? I gotta say, I never thought the person who helped Dimitri would be so stunning. I'd love to invite you for a meal sometime, just as thanks for all of you done, of course.
Don't be ridiculous.
Sylvain, when you're speaking to her His Highness benefactor, stop trying to pick her up like a common floozy.
Can we speak a moment?
Oh, I don't believe I got your name. The name's Shez. Shays. Keep it in mind in case you never need a heavy hitter. I'll do just that. And while it's unfortunate we're parting ways here, I suspect we may have a chance to meet up again in the future.
Not good.
A shame we don't have the time to get to know each other. A little better though. It's spare me the side eye, Ingrid. I'm just letting my heart speak for me here. Let's do Felix here.
Huh, it's you.
With that new Merc, right, Chez? The boar says you have some skill. You'll have to give me a demonstration before we head out. Agree. Deal, I can make some time before sunrise. Looking forward to it.
It's you!
That's Sarah's. We've held the kinds of outdoor activities they held in the science, but I've never seen anything like this happen. We've got 3 high-ranking noble children, so the guard must more than double that usually. I think they were killed by some pack of base brigands. It's a real mess, make no mistake. Now I have to find a way to explain it all to Lady Rhea. Hug. Ugh.
Heya!
Oh, you're the mercenary. It's great to meet you. I'm Annette, and this is my best friend Mercedes.
Hello there.
It's nice to make your acquaintance. Have you already spoke with the others? Most of them. You got real cast of characters here.
The thing is...
Well, isn't someone a go-getter?
That's right.
We haven't even sent to everyone yet, but that's only just because of the Officers Academy. Officers, wow. You probably know them better than we do.
You have my thanks.
Let me begin by conveying my gratitude to you, Shez. We are in your debt. Also, I examined a map earlier, and the village where you are headed seems to be a little more to the east. Thank you for the advice. Yes, appreciate it. I checked the map earlier, but couldn't tell where the woods actually was. Well, I am glad I could be of your service. Could be a service. I hope you are able to reach your destination this time.
By the way,
You'll be staying with us until sunrise. I hope you'll take the opportunity to converse with the others as well. Of course, now that I'll spring the idea on you so suddenly, you'll likely find yourself at a loss to whom you ought to speak
how
to.
about this?
On that note, I'll be more than happy to give you an introduction to any Bloom Line students.
Your interest flatters me, but I'm afraid I find myself unsure of where to begin.
The High Lord, Lance, 3600 health, strength, magic is weak.
Perhaps I'll have thought of a topic when next we speak. But you're leaving for that village soon, aren't you? Dedu hails from the land of dusk. Perhaps you've heard of it. He tends to keep to himself, but he possesses one of the kindest hearts of anyone I know. I'm proud to call him my vassal. Speak to him, and you'll see why. Dedu hails from the land. He tends to keep to himself. Felix is the son of Duke Fraldarius. He has a sharp wit and even sharper tongue. But he's a good person at his core. I can attest to that. He has always admired strength above all else in a fighter. I imagine the two of you will make fast friends. I only first met her here at the academy. She seems a gentle soul with great inner strength. From what I understand, she has traveled far and wide throughout both the Empire and the Kingdom. Perhaps that explains her demeanor. In the far south of Fargus lies a manor by the name of Castle Gaspar. Ash is the adopted son of that castle's lord, Lonato. He's an honest boy, well deserving of our trust. I'd like to get to know him better someday, should the opportunity arise. Annette is the hardest worker in the entirety of the Blue Lion House. She is truly brilliant. I could stand to learn from her single-minded devotion, if only a little. Sylvain is the son of Margrave Gautier. You may have already noticed, but he's something of a womanizer. That may be putting it lightly, in fact. But despite his apparent indifference, he possesses great cunning and is quicker on his feet than anyone else here. I've known him long, so I'm well aware. Ingrid is the daughter of Count Galatea, and she is far more gallant than your run-of-the-mill knight. She has ever been straight-laced and diligent, even when we were but children. It is not an uncommon sight to find her scolding Sylvain for his indiscretions.
My thanks.
You assisted His Highness and have my gratitude. I will see that his debts repaid.
Nuh-uh.
I just chipped in a little at the end there.
No.
Listen, little or no, I must offer thanks. To be honest, I'd like to treat you to a meal, but we lack the time. Alright, so blues people haven't done yet. Let's just talk to this guy.
What did you need?
Kelly talked to me going into the trip would be fun. They said that nothing ever happens, and then bam, disaster and danger everywhere. I thought I was gonna die out there. I was swinging my spirit, anything that got within range, but then some girl from the Office Academy showed up and he led me to safety. I tell you, kids these days are graceful and strong. Nothing like these useless pluck from my day. Okay. Let's do, yeah, so let's just do this.
Listen.
Hello, I am called Petra. I am finding you to be quite fascinating. Give your name. Hey there, I'm Shez. I'm technically a mercenary, but though I guess right now I'm just kind of a drifter.
Much difficulty.
I do not understand. Have understanding. Where are you drifting to?
Yeah,
Through the world. You know, just sort of kicking around with no real end goal.
Look who has arrived.
R.I.P. Ferdinand's voice actor. R.I.P. I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate scion to the Eyre family, the foremost house of Empire. Yes, I think I've heard of you. You're one of the Empire's big movers, right? You think you have heard of us? Yes. Why I never. Now see here, myself, sword friend, we are House Eyre, proud eagles of the Empire.
I am on it.
Clearly, I must work harder as speaking to the common folk as they might cry the name of my family, from one end to the continent to the other. Hey, Linhart, wake up. Look, I get that you're tired, but we're leaving at the crack of dawn, remember? The bandit attacks don't make transfer sleep, so I must... Ah, and who might you be? Hey there, my name's Shez. I'm a mark who's just passing through the area. Got caught up in fighting those bandits earlier, which is how I ended up here. Wait, so you're the one who took out their boss? You were amazing. I should have given chase and knocked them around a bit myself, but oh well.
How may I help you?
Thank you for cooperating with the heads of the three houses. It seems like the class head serves as decoys to draw out most of the thieves before finding an opportunity to flee. Thanks to that, the others managed to hold fast with light injuries. Still, it would have been tragic if any of the heads been injured seriously injured or worse. I'm just grateful for all your help. Yes, you are the mercenary we happened across.
My thanks.
Well, I harbor some reservations about you. The fact remains that you assisted leading Edelgard, and for that I offer my gratitude. Accept this praise. Happy to help. Although I wouldn't mind details about the whole reservation part.
Right.
My thoughts are mine alone. You need not concern yourself with the matter. That's it. Dorothea!
Hello.
You must be the mercenary Eddie told us about. I'm Dorothea. You've heard about the Harvest Academy, right? Well, pretty much all of this year's students have Black Eagles houses are here at the moment. Well, except for Bernadetta, which is sadly typical. She stayed behind because she was terrified at the idea that we might be attacked in the woods. I can't believe she ended up being right. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to ramble. Has anyone ever told you you're surprisingly easily to talk to?
Hello.
Oh, I didn't hear that. We talk to her.
Thank you.
I thank you for your assistance in the previous battle. I'd like to discuss your future if you have a moment. If you find yourself with no place to go after we accomplish our objective, I hope we might hire you on with the Empire. I can promise you'll be handsomely paid, including the work you did today. So, what say you? I'm not usually hired into service by people quite so high up the food trade. Why the special attention? I value your talent now that I have the ability to see it firsthand.
On another matter.
By the by, have you spoken with the others here in camp? If you like, I can tell you a little bit about the students in my own house, the Black Eagles. Let's start from the back now.
Surely you know someone like Linhardt. He's as bright as they come, yet just as lazy as well. That's simply how he is, though. I can't force him to apply himself, but he'll come around, most likely. Petra isn't from the Empire. She's the granddaughter of the King of Brigid, which is an archipelago situated off our western coast. You'll find her a quick study, a gifted fighter, and endlessly curious. But always come prepared to talk, because she'll definitely want to pick your brain. Petra isn't from the Empire. You'll find her... Caspar is the second-born son of a great and noble house. But as he's not the heir, you might say he joined the Academy to make his own way. War and fighting are his sole pursuits, so I bet the two of you will get along just fine. One of our classmates usually stays holed up in the dormitory instead of coming on these assignments. Her name is Bernadetta. If you bump into her, don't be surprised if she screams and runs away. That's sort of her thing. Have you spoken with Ferdinand? One conversation will explain him far better than I can. He's the heir to an influential house, which drives him to excel. But he can be quite the handful sometimes. That's Dorothea Arnault. She's an up-and-coming songstress in a famous Imperial opera company. Or she was, at least. For some reason, she abandoned her musical career and enrolled in the Officers' Academy. She has a very magnetic personality, which I'm sure you'll see. Hubert of House Vestra is my attendant. His family is unusual in that they're noble, but lack territory of their own. Hubert is deeply loyal to me, and you can trust him completely. In fact, I imagine he's quite grateful for what you've already done. Well, you're certainly not timid. You do realize you're addressing the heir to the Imperial throne, yes? Still, I suppose I admire that sort of freedom. It must be nice not to have your lot in life decided for you.
Hey, you're a new face. Are you a student from one of the new other houses? Oh, you must be that Merc we've been hearing so much about. What was your name again? Tell them your name. Yeah, I'm Shez. Good to meet you. What house are you guys with? We're in Claude's house. Us, the Golden Deer, but we're just regular old common folk. Due to the nature of Lester, we have more students from the commoner class than any other houses. I imagine you're a commoner yourself, what with being a Merc and all. Wow. Oh hey, are you the mercenary who helped Claude out of that little jam?
Huh.
I heard you're super strong, but I was kind of picturing you as someone who was one of those big bodybuilders or something. Sorry to disappoint, I'm just your average gal.
Aww.
Too average if you ask me. Talk about a letdown. Come on, I'm just joking. You're pretty easy to talk to. So I couldn't help myself. Anyway, thanks for helping Claude out.
Can I help you?
Oh,
Hello?
you're that mercenary everybody's talking about. Shez, what it? You're not attempting to curry favor with children and nobility in pursuit of some nefarious aim, are you?
Nuh-uh.
Nope, just saw some folks in trouble and heard them out. To help them out. Didn't even know they were noble until afterward. AC, do you think do you think our mercenary friend is someone worthy of trust, Marianne? What, me? I am.
I'm busy.
Well, either way, we need to be going. We're busy. Bye. Wow. Still the same old.
Ah, it is you.
You must be the famed mercenary of the woods who stepped in unbidden to aid Claude. As a noble representative of Western Alliance, I must offer you my thanks.
Huh?
Oh, I thought it was House Regan who represented the Alliance. On the surface, perhaps, but the reality of the thing is quite different. Those who bear the future of Leicester on their shoulders, none other than myself. After all, I am Lorenz Hellman Gloucester. Ha ha ha. I heard all about you. Hey, aren't you that new Merc who helped Claude and the others out?
So...
I'm actually getting to become a Merc myself. That's why I enrolled at the Officers Academy.
Right on.
In that case, I hope we end up working together. Hey, thanks. I'll give it all I got.
I'll do it.
I'm gonna work myself to the bone so I can be just as strong as the captain someday.
Well met.
Student, have you heard of the Three Houses as the Officers Academy? I only asked because you seem a little bit dense, or no offense. Offended. You got the Black Eagle House, which is a home to the folks of the Ashrastian Empire. There's the Blue Lion's House, which is made up of individuals from the Holy Kingdom of Fardos. And there's the Golden Deer House, which is people from the Leicester Alliance.
Hey there.
Yeah, it.
Thanks.
Hey, thanks. I appreciate what you did back there. We have been in a world of hurt without you. Oh, regarding conversation, Eloise told me not to pay you personally. I guess they want to handle it as a church thing. Sorry about that. Tell them you understand. As long as I get paid, I don't care who's handling over the coin. You're definitely a Merc, alright.
Speaking of,
which, have you talked with the others here at camp?
how's that?
I can tell you a little bit about the students in my Golden Deer house.
Leone wants to be a mercenary. I bet you two would have lots to talk about. You're both pretty frank, too. I just hope you're not as obsessed with saving money as she is. Oh, Marianne? She's Margrave Edmund's daughter, but that's all I know about her. She doesn't interact with the other students at all. I'll admit, she intrigues me. Ignatz likes the great outdoors. Definitely more than the rest of us, anyway. He's the second son of a merchant family, but says he wants to be a knight. He doesn't really seem suited for it, though. Maybe his parents are making him do it. Don't ever treat her like a child. I made that mistake earlier, and she nearly took my head off. But she's clearly the youngest out of this year's students, so I don't get what the big deal is. Just another pampered noble, I guess.
I'm confused. I'm pretty sure she should have two crests. It showed in the beginning of the game last time. That's weird. Okay, whatever.
He's a pretty friendly guy. Though it'd be nice if he talked about something other than muscles. He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. He's had it pretty rough. Hilda's the only daughter of Duke Goneril. Seems like she had a pretty cushy life growing up. Which means she's gotten into the habit of slacking off and making other people do things for her. Have you met him yet? At first, I thought he was real serious and persnickety. But that image shattered pretty quick once I noticed him chatting up every girl in the monastery. Who, me? I'm more curious about you, personally. If you don't have anything better to do, I'd be glad to have you join us at Garrick Mach.
Looks like Dawn's almost here. Okay, so I go talk to Eloise.
I see.
Ah, Shiz. Have you spoken with the house leaders yet?
That's concerning.
What? You leave, but that won't do. Oh, give me 1 second. Sorry about that, I'm back. You're gonna let you leaving, but that won't do. Actually, I was hoping I can ask you something about you. Would you hear me out? Sure. Seems like a cutscene.
My sincere apologies for asking this of you. I know you're heading for Remire Village in order to find Gerald's mercenaries, but... well, perhaps you might consider changing your mind and accompanying us to Garrick Mach Monastery instead.
And why would I do that exactly?
Because you've done us a great service and we don't have the means in camp to properly reward you. At the monastery, however, we can repay your kindness in full. Also, between you and me, this evening's turn of events was quite the embarrassment for the church. We allowed students of the Officers' Academy out of our sight, and house leaders of great political consequence at that. And then they crossed swords with bandits. If word got out, well, let's just say it would sit poorly with everyone. So you see why we must ensure you're well compensated. Also, there may be some papers for you to sign, perhaps in blood.
This sounds more like hush money than a reward.
Yes, that's exactly what I told the fool knight who suggested it. Me, I'd just as soon send you on your way, but I fear I'm obligated to escort you back. Anyway, the whole thing will be much easier if you simply agree to come along. Just as a formality, of course.
I think that was a threat. And here I thought he was a big softy. Well, what do you think? Garrick Mach is in the opposite direction of where we need to be, but this man seems rather set on having us accompany them.
So I had to go anyway. It's like that you have no choice. Agree to go on your own volition. Technically, I have a choice. No, I don't have a choice. I need to get paid.
You make a poor case, Eloise, but I can see where this is heading.
I need to get paid.
I'll come with you to the monastery, but I'm not staying a single minute longer than I have to.
Bless you, my friend. What a noble soul you are. I'd say you saved my bacon, but that would be utterly hammy.
Eloise, has anyone ever told you that you're...
Don't. Some truths are simply too painful to bear. While I'm no expert, I fear the poor man's heart couldn't handle the shock.
Told me what?
Told you how dashing you are in that armor. Not just any man can pull off that look.
Ah, you like it? Wonderful. I admit I've received no small share of positive comments on it. There's a grand story behind every last ding and dent. Enough to keep me talking for a week. Why, take this one here.
We heard you'll be joining us at Garrick Mach. Perhaps somewhat unwillingly, I might add. I know this wasn't in your plans, but if it lets us get to know each other better, perhaps it will prove worth it in the end.
Unwilling or not, we've got a long road ahead, so let's try to keep the mood light.
I hesitate to ask this considering you're only here because of us, but... Well, are you sure about this decision? The last thing we want is to delay you from your own business. The Knights may seem unwilling to bend, but it's not as if you have no say in the matter.
No one gets a say when they're up against a squadron of knights.
No, I suppose not. Apologies again for dragging you into this mess.
Yes, that's quite enough chatter. Let's save our energy for the road. To the monastery!
Listen, I know this one's on me. I'm the one who roped you into coming back to camp after all. But I'll find a way to make it up to you, I promise.
Yeah, I'll believe that when I see it.
A skeptic, huh? You know, I may look like a scoundrel, but I happen to be a man of my...
Hey! Hurry up back there or we'll leave you behind!
You know you've had a busy day when you rub shoulders with the heirs to the Empire, the Kingdom, and the Alliance.
So technically, I have a choice, but I didn't get paid. They offered to pay me. So technically, I'm going for the money. But then Eloise pretty much said hush money, so now I'm being threatened technically. So that's why you have no choice. You have no choice in the matter.
I think they're a fascinating group of people myself, but what do you make of them?
Seems like Edelgard thinks high enough of me. She's got this elegant air about her, but somehow doesn't hold any disdain for mercenaries. It feels like Dimitri's always checking in on me every chance he gets. He'll definitely make a good king. The kind who looks after his people. Claude's a laid-back kind of guy who doesn't really strike me as noble, and I mean that in a good way. Something tells me he's gonna be easy to work with.
Of course you only pick up on their rosy qualities. You really are a delight. Have I told you that lately? Still, you'd better pick up the pace before you vex these people any further.
So I think, as you remember, if you played the original Fire Emblem Three Houses, Violet does the same thing. She's talking to the students. Once she would talk to them, but so this is technically talking to her about all the stuff. In this case, Violet did both positives and negatives, but this one is all about the positives, as in Shez and Arvel's conversation. So this in Violet talk about both positive and negatives. Shez only talked about the positives. I think it's a big difference already. Pretty simply because when you played the original Three Houses, you kind of had that gist of, hey, there's something off about the students in a way of hey, they're hiding something, or they're more of they have something on their mind that's too big. But as in Three Hopes right now, they seem to just be talking about all positives. Big difference already. Okay. I'm gonna do a new save file. Typically I only go with one save file, focus on that. But on this matter, I don't want to talk to all those people again on my second run and third run, maybe a fourth. So I'll make a new save file.
Prologue. 3 houses. Deep in the forest, the mercenary meets a trio of youths, each a student at Garreg Mach's Officers' Academy, and a leader of one of the school's 3 houses. Striking down the bandit chief who attacked the students brings undue attention to the mercenary, who soon arrives at the hallowed gates of Garreg Mach.
So it's just flipped. Ballot saved them. This time Chet saves them. It's just flipped there.
And with that, may I present the mercenary I spoke of?
Greetings. My name is Rhea, and I am the Archbishop of the Church of Seros. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for rescuing our students.
I'm just glad I could help.
Such modesty is not required around me. Your actions were truly commendable.
However, the reason we summoned you here was not simply to express our gratitude. We have a proposal for you, one made on behalf of the church itself.
What kind of proposal?
Someone told you of the Officers' Academy here at the monastery, yes? We would have you join this academy as a student.
You what?
Though you are a mercenary, I understand you are not currently beholden to any one particular employer. Also, the students you rescued are close to your own age. Your life could be greatly enriched here.
Or she's heard about our power and wants to keep us on a short leash. And yet she's taking it almost as a given that we'll accept. It's infuriating.
Sorry, but the world's got other plans for me. I can't afford to stay here forever.
I'm a merc, technically.
Oh, this would not be forever. You would only be enrolled for 1 year. Bear in mind that the Knights of Seros and many other powerful warriors pass through these gates. Whether you seek to someday become an officer, or simply increase your own strength, this environment will undoubtedly aid in your pursuits.
They've really talked us into a corner here. I think I see where this is going.
All right, I'm in.
A wise decision. We will do all we can to ensure you do not regret it.
I believe you will go far.
If I may, permit me to tell you a bit more about the school itself. The Academy is divided into 3 houses and draws in the most promising young talents from every corner of Fodlan. Some are noble-born, while others spring from more humble roots. But within these walls, all are treated as equals. We ask our prospects to spend a year living under the same dormitory roof, so they can challenge each other, work hard, and grow together.
Each of our houses corresponds to one of Fodlan's 3 regions. Edelgard leads the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Dimitri leads the Blue Lion House, home to students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. And Claude leads the Golden Deer House, for students from the Leicester Alliance.
We could select a house for you ourselves, but as all of this was our idea, perhaps we should leave this decision to you. You are something of a special case, after all.
So I can join any house I want?
Yes, you have simply to name it.
Okay, so this is our house selection. I already know what house I'm gonna pick first. It's gonna be the Golden Deer House. My reasoning for picking the Golden Deer House is actually not because of the characters. It's just how I started the game from the first Three Houses game. Started with Golden Deer. I played, then I played the Blue Lions. Then I played the Black Eagles twice, so I can do the Wolf stories. I didn't read the story beforehand in Three Houses or in this game at all. But I remember in Three Houses, Claude's storyline, or the Golden Deer storyline, was not connected to the real story. Because if you recall, Dimitri and Edelgard's storyline kind of coexist towards another from the first game. Claude's was more on an island game. So technically, maybe they'll do the same thing. Hopefully they didn't do the same thing, because I felt the Golden Deer House, I felt as if the game didn't have the Golden Deer House in it, it would still play well. That's being controversial. I thought the Golden Deer House was pretty useless on the matter of the storyline. They didn't connect, they didn't do anything with them. What was the point of them after the time skip? Yada yada yada. They were bad. But they were the first house I played. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna go to Golden Deer House. Next time we'll be doing the Blue Lions house and then the Black Eagle house. Maybe twice if that's a thing. And I'll give you my opinion when I play all three houses, play all three stories, give my opinion on the characters, how their strengths, and who I think is the best, who I think is the weakest. So I'm gonna start with the Blue.
So you wish to
I'm gonna start with the Golden Deer house.
Yep, that's the one. I'm sure of it.
May you build wonderful and lasting friendships in your new house.
Well then, with that taken care of, it's time to decide which of us will supervise which house.
Yes, it turns out we just underwent a last-minute roster change. I guess you two haven't met. This is Professor Yuritsa, our weapons instructor.
Hello.
Still the same.
I can already tell I'm gonna learn a lot from you.
Will you now?
Do my ears deceive me? Or is that curiosity I hear in your voice, Professor Yuritsa? I thought all the houses were the same to you. Perhaps you should be in charge of our new student's house, hmm?
I don't care. You decide.
Well, you'll certainly hear no objections from me. Professor Manuel, you and I can take charge of the remaining houses.
What? It's decided already? I was
Oh,
at
wow.
least expecting a fight. Maybe some
So
hair
it just
pulling?
gives it to Yuritsa automatically.
And as for you, my mysterious new student, I look forward to getting to know you much, much better throughout the year.
The gall of these people making decisions for you. It's enough to make one's head spin.
Right. In any case, I'm looking forward to learning from you, Professor Yuritsa.
I'll inform you of our first mission soon.
So Yuritsa
Sorry,
is the main
what mission?
professor now.
Oh, did we fail to mention that? Each month, every house in the Academy is given a mission entailing some form of service to the church.
The Golden Deer House is now playable. Okay, so it looks like Lorenz and Raphael are the big tanks. From the look of it. Actually, no, not even a big tank. Actually, okay. Marian's good res. Defense is pretty ass. Honestly, oh, there's the double. Yeah, let's do this. Well, probably not do it. His at the 90-minute mark for me. I will be saving the
Sorry,
game soon.
but do I have this right? This person just enrolled at the academy and now they have become a member of our house?
Yeah, that's pretty much the deal. Right, Professor Yuritsa?
Yes.
I love how you can bump into someone in the woods one night and suddenly you're living under the same roof the next. I knew we had a thing. Anyway, welcome to the Golden Deer House, where the only rule is make your own rules. Kidding, of course. Or am I?
The point is, you're one of us now. And it's very good to have you here.
Well, the term's only just started. The church must really like you if they're letting you join partway through. You have to be pretty skilled to get that kind of treatment.
Well, I believe it. I mean, how many people our age can cut it as full-fledged mercenaries? I definitely see why the church was interested, and I can't wait to train together.
And I can't wait to eat together! Or work out. You want to go work out? Seriously, you need to put some muscles on that coat rack you call a body. Bulk up, like me.
I don't think these strange shirt buttons look is for everybody. Any more meat on those bones, and our friend here would be downright scary. Our new friend's build is perfect as is. Wouldn't you agree, Marianne?
Oh, well, I don't...
Okay, everyone just loosen up. And hey, it's not like we haven't met already, so just sit back and make yourself at home.
I would not take after Claude if I were you, new blood. Honestly, if you wish your time here to be fruitful, you would do well to follow my lead.
I think Professor Yuritsa wants to say something.
Remember your mission?
Every word, Professor. We are to crush what remains of the Iron King's thieves who attacked our camp.
And with their boss Costas out of the picture, the runts that are left should be easy pickings.
They can't be anything too special if we're getting them as homework.
Good. Prepare yourself.
Of course, Professor... Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, so that whole Yuritsa up and vanishing thing? Best to just get used to it.
Well, I for one am excited to show off my skills by beating up on some bandits.
I don't suppose I could be excused, or,
We're all in this together, Marianne. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Besides, the newbie here already sent them packing once, so this should be easy peasy.
We should proceed with caution. Though if we keep our heads on straight, there's nothing to be afraid of.
Now that's what a battle-hardened mercenary should sound like. Maybe I'll just hang out in the back and let you handle all the hacky-slashy stuff.
But you're a melee... You know what? Never mind. Anyway, we're all participating in this mission. Church's rules. I didn't make them, so the only thing we can do is work together. And we're gonna lean pretty heavy on our mercenary buddy here. Hope that's okay.
I won't let you down.
There you are, Yuritsa. I have word from the knights.
It is time.
Yes. The bandits have fled north into the canyon bordering Count Ro's land in the kingdom. But the knights have cut off their escape, and now stand ready to provide whatever support the students may require.
We'll leave at once.
I needn't remind you, this is the first real battle for some of our charges. I trust you will keep them safe, though I likely do not need to worry with an old hand like you at their side.
No, you don't. You there. It's time for the mission. Gather the others.
About time we saw some action.
Alright, this is a more most that you're just talking as well.
Lost sight of them?
Ashamed to admit it, but yes. It's possible someone magicked the bandits away. But why go to that kind of trouble for a handful of highwaymen's scum?
So be it. We'll follow the blood scent.
Right, of course. We'll follow... Wait, what?
We're leaving. Everyone, follow me.
Hey, Professor Yuritsa, are you... And the way he goes. Guess we better get after him. We're still on a mission, after all.
Pathetic.
Slow down, Professor. You're making it hard for us to... Oh. Well, this is something.
What happened to all these people?
Dead by my hand.
Are these the bandits we have been chasing?
Who knows? It's not like you can tell they're bandits just from looking at them.
Well, Professor, are they the villains we're searching for?
Most likely. I caught them trying to escape to that fortress.
Okay, does it have to be so dark and spooky?
It must be their hideout if they were trying to shelter there.
Then let's quit standing around and seize the place. Might even find some nice gear in the process.
I concur. As nobles, we would be remiss to let the people suffer at the hands of these rapscallions 1 minute longer.
So you want to go in there? Yeah, you know what? I think I'll stay here and make sure the outside is safe. Right, Marianne? You with me?
Of course. We don't belong in a dangerous place like that.
It's not smart to rush an enemy stronghold when we have no idea what's waiting for us inside. We should hold off for now.
I have to agree. Caution is often the greater part of valor, after all.
It seems like opinions are split. But the thing is, we're still on a mission. And that means we leave the decision-making to Professor Yuritsa.
And I say, enter the fortress. Dispatch any bandits you find.
But...
There's no cause for concern. I see no signs of life. There can't be more than a handful, or none at all.
I'd be happy with the none option.
My grandpa told me empty forts have ghosts in them.
Ghosts? I mean, how childish. Everyone knows there's no such thing. We're hunting bandits, not banshees. So can we please just get this over with?
Lysithia, don't tell me that you're... You know what? Probably better not to ask.
You folks must be pretty confident considering how much you're horsing around. Just be careful some brute doesn't take you by surprise.
Yeah, we'll just need to watch each other's backs. Eyes peeled, everyone.
So I had to defeat the Deeds. Okay. Can't exactly lose. So only these three on my team. So I'm gonna save it here. I'm gonna call it a day. Or night, really. It's 8:50 where I am. As much as I would like to show you the next mission, we'll call it. Don't know when I'll be back. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'd like to just say thank you for watching. thanks for coming by, and thanks for stopping by. I would like to peace. Hope you enjoy. Okay. If you'd like to follow, please hit a follow. You want to donate to the stream? Donate to the stream. All up to you. Oh, and it's the people on YouTube. Thank you for watching on YouTube as well. Oh, thank you, Jake. Thank you for giving me your time of day as well. Oh, hope you have a great day.